Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Mr. Green's show. Today we have a special guest, Margarita Ortuno Cruz, and we will be doing an interview with her.
Hello. Thanks for having me, Mr. Green. It's a great opportunity to be in your show.
Should we start?
Yes, we should start. Yes, let's start.
How does your product use or challenge conventions? How does it represent social groups or issues?
In my product, I included the usual conventions found in the science fiction genre, which is the genre of my opening sequence. The science fiction genre usually has actors wearing casual clothing in film productions. I incorporated this in my product by having the actors that are in my opening sequence wear casual clothes. For example, the actor wore a black shirt, black shorts, and black socks during the production of my opening sequence. Also, the science fiction genre movies sometimes involve characters with hidden abilities. In my product, the main character in my opening sequence has the ability to see the future. He does not fully see the future, but he sees pieces of the future. When you look at my opening sequence, the character has a vision of seeing the future, but he only sees pieces of the future that lead to the death of his friend. My product represents death and love. My product represents death because the main character's friend, Irene, dies. The main character has the ability to see the future, and he has a vision where he sees that Irene will die in 3 days from his present. My product represents love because Irene is the main character's friend. There are many types of love, such as love in a romantic way, a friend type of way, and family love. Love is represented in my product in a romantic way and a friendship type of way.
How does your product engage with audiences, and how would it be distributed as a real media text?
My final task gets the audience attention by showing a vision of what is going to happen in the future. In the vision, there's a lot going on since the character in my opening sequence sees the future in pieces. For example, in one clip, the main character's friend Irene is happy and smiling, and then in another clip, she is in the ground dead. I personally believe that the vision scenes and the part where everything in the vision quickly reverses will make people say wow, because the vision scenes have a lot going on that slowly escalates, and the part where the vision quickly reverses will catch people off guard since the people will not expect that to happen. The vision scenes will make the audience want to stay to watch my final task because the events slowly escalate, as I said before, and a lot is going on in the vision that will make the audience continue watching my final task. The cliffhanger of the main character calling Irene, yelling her name, and then ending on a black screen will make the audience want to continue watching because they will want to know what will happen next. Is he going to tell her that she's going to die? How will he convince her to believe such a thing that she will die in 3 days? Will he prevent her death? How will he prevent her death? How did he get the hidden ability to see the future? These are the type of questions the audience will get, which will make them want to continue watching and know what will happen next. My product can be distributed on YouTube as it is an online platform where you can share and upload many types of videos. YouTube is free to use and download, which is why YouTube has one of the biggest audiences online. Since YouTube has a huge audience, my final task will be presented to a huge audience, which is a great benefactor because I want my product to be seen by many people. Having my product distributed on YouTube will be an incredible opportunity since YouTube has one of the biggest platforms on the internet, meaning that my product will be shown to a big audience.
How did your production skills develop throughout this project?
My production skills have developed tremendously by doing this major project. This major project changed me as a filmmaker by enhancing my research skills, planning skills, filming skills, and editing skills. For this major project, I got the opportunity to work with a amazing partner who works efficiently. We both researched and constructed a well-made plan schedule for this project. My partner and I researched the science fiction genre by watching movies like The Maze Runner, The Squatch Trials, The Giver, and The Space Between Us. This project helped me learn how to get further information about the elements and conventions of a genre by researching using another method like watching movies. My partner and I had many ideas for the final task, and we included both of our ideas for the planning and filming of the final task. The planning and making of the storyboard were different from my past project storyboard. My old storyboards were short and concise, while the storyboard for the final task was extremely long but worth it. This was actually my first time doing a 10-page storyboard, and I actually acquired further knowledge on how to plan and construct a long storyboard and the importance of why the storyboard had to be long. The storyboard had to be long because if you want to know what to film and film smoothly on the day you are filming, you need to create a storyboard that fits what you're producing. Furthermore, the final task helped me expand my filming skills by filming shots and angles that are normally used in the science fiction genre. For example, I filmed a couple of mid shots, high angles, low angles, and close-up shots. Moreover, the final task improved my editing skills by gaining more expertise in editing. Before the final task, I already had experience in using the software I used to edit my final task. The software I use to edit my final task is Adobe After Effects CC 2020. I gained more expertise in editing in Adobe After Effects CC 2020 by learning how to create glitch effects, as I created many glitch effects in my final task. I truly enjoyed editing the final task, and it was personally my favorite part during the production of the final task. What I did not like was planning the storyboard because I am not a great artist, so I had difficulties throughout the process of doing the storyboard. After the planning, filming, and editing of the final task, I am leaning towards becoming an editor, and I learned that I will not want to become a director. Because I am more of an editor, and I prefer to edit than direct a film. There are many things I would have done differently now. I would have worked more on the audios because I feel like I needed to make the Vision audio sound more of an echo. What I was going for the Vision audios was to convey an experience for the audience. I wanted the audience to experience what the main character was experiencing at that moment. The reason why there's an echo to the Vision audios is that the main character sees the future in pieces, like I said before. So I thought it would be best to put an echo to demonstrate that the sound is coming from the Vision and to show the difference between reality and the Vision. I would have edited sooner than I did because it took me a long time to edit my opening sequence. And looking back, I wish I would have edited it earlier than I did because I would not have been too stressed to finish my opening sequence on time.
How did you integrate technologies in this project?
My partner and I watched science fiction genre movies to research the elements and conventions of the science fiction genre. We watched the movies on Netflix and 123 Movies website. Also, my partner and I researched titles that belong to the science fiction genre and the art of the title and watched the titles website. I used After Effects CC 2020 to edit my product. I used this software to import my clips, comp my clips, add transitions, add presets, create effects, resize my clips, position my clips, add text, and import my audio and edit my audio. I used this software to create the glitch effect that transitions reality to the Vision and the Vision to reality. I created this transition by making a zoom warp transition first and then creating a glitch effect. I created the glitch effect by using the presets wave, warp, S-invert, S-scanlines, S-glow, and twitch. Also, I used After Effects CC 2020 to create the transition that transitions the clips of the Vision scenes. I made this transition by creating a zoom in with a twitch, glow, and fade out. I used the presets transform, motion tile, S-glow, twitch, and S-invert. Furthermore, I created another glitch effect by using After Effects CC 2020. I created this RGB glitch effect by only using Twitch and enabling the slide and light setting from the preset. I also use S-invert and motion tile to do to do my credits. I added a transition of a fade in and fade out with the blur to my credits. Also, I used the software's motion blur to make my transition smoother. After I was done editing, I pre-composed all my layers to one layer and added the preset RSB to add a smooth blur to my transitions. Once I was done adding the RSB, I pre-composed the two layers to one layer. Then I used Adobe Media Encoder CC 2020 to export my final task. I exported my final task in high quality in terms of video and audio. After editing and exporting my final task, I published my final task on YouTube so I can then publish my final task to my blog on Blogger. I used Blogger to publish my blogs that explain what I was doing during the production of my opening sequence. The blogs dealt with many things. For example, the research process, planning process, my storyboard, the filming process, and editing process. I also published a blog that has the video of my opening sequence.
Alright, that concludes the interview. It was wonderful having you here, Margarita.
Thanks for having me, Mr. Green. I enjoy doing this interview with you, and I hope to come back another time and do another interview with you. Bye.
Alright, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time.